Today we have Donkey Kong for the Atari 2600. I have to think back in 1982, if you bought this game not having seen it played in the store and not having anybody else that had it yet, getting it just because it was Donkey Kong, that you would have been very disappointed. Not necessarily this first screen, because the graphics aren't horrible for the 2600, and while it's easy, it's somewhat like the original. But then you get to this second screen, and the only other screen you have, and it's just not hardly worth playing, because the fire just strictly goes back and forth and doesn't come after you in the slightest. So you can simply pick your time, pick your spot, wait until the fire is situated right, and knock the rivets out, and there's no real challenge to this. It just takes everything away from it. And when you've only got two screens and one of them is this bad, that's just a major disappointment. Even today, I can only think of a couple of reasons, well, maybe three to get it. One, if you're a Donkey Kong completist. Two, if you're a 2600 completist. And the third reason, which is my reason, is if it came with the console. It was one of the games that was packaged with the console. It's not a horrible game. Like I say, if the second screen was as good as this first one, I could live with it. I wouldn't complain about it too much, but there's simply no reason that the fire couldn't have went up and down the ladders in that second screen. That's just sloppy, and it really just takes the fun out of this game. Like I say, with only two screens and not really pushing the graphics on the 2600, it wasn't going to be a really good version of Donkey Kong no matter what. But this really sinks it. But if you had to have Donkey Kong, and back when the 2600 was your only way to play games, you might have lived with it. You might not have been, but I still think you would have been pretty disappointed with it. But I'm not completely hating playing it today, mainly because I'm not going to play it that much, and because when I want to play Donkey Kong, I have other better versions I can play, and I hope you at least partially enjoyed this walkthrough.